Tourists who attended the World Cup, what are your impressions of the USA? I'm not trying to offend anyone or hurt feelings. All the Americans I've met were sweet and cool people, but damn, you guys are very loud. So glad you're enjoying it here. What matches are you planning to go to? A very versatile country, at least that's the impression from California. No one treats you like a foreigner if you are not white. There's no feeling that you are an outsider if you have a different skin color, and that is very pleasant. Edited. I don't know what to say. This is very unexpected. I'm reading all the comments and each one of them warms my heart. Thank you to everyone for sharing your experience and recommendations, and also for your kindness. As a foreigner, I really don't think I've ever felt this accepted anywhere else I've had to be. This was a very heartfelt experience. I was in New York, and all the food was really very delicious. The selection in the stores is damn huge. Same goes for the prices, like f***ing expensive. I'm not a tourist, but here's a story involving tourists. This past weekend, I heard two Germans laughing and sharing that they had asked a group of people in Alabama where they could find a good local restaurant. That group literally took them under their wing, took them for BBQ, then they drank beer until late at night and afterwards went to Waffle House, an American restaurant chain. They were then cracking up, saying they were told they wouldn't like America, when in fact everything turned out to be the opposite. And I had the opposite story. I went to Oktoberfest in Munich. There was a rule. As long as you're outside to order a drink, you have to be sitting at a table. A friendly German family approached us, explained the rules, then gave up their seats to us so we could order beer and swap seats as the beer ran out. Near Lietrats as the beers ran out. I thought Germans hated tourists who come to their city, get drunk, and leave, but they turned out to be genuinely hospitable, responsive, and hospitable, responsive, and warm people. Once, when I was a student traveling alone with a backpack at Oktoberfest, I was taken under the wing by a company of Czech grandfathers. I had the time of my life. They bought me absolutely everything. Endless beer, t-shirts, hats, food, again and again. We barely understood each other in broken German. That was our only common language. But as a result, I spent about 8 hours with them until my friend arrived by train in Munich, after which I went to meet her. It was so heartwarming and remains one of my most precious, though a bit vague, memories. I'm an American myself, but last weekend I was talking with several Germans on a train platform in Chicago. They were talking with great excitement about how they bought legal marijuana, got stoned, and ate at Raising Cane's, an American restaurant chain. It's a shame that Chicago only hosted a friendly match, that's all. I really would have liked to have interacted with a large number of tourists who had arrived for the World Cup. I'm cracking up hard over the fact about the stoned Germans who stumbled into Raising Cane's. It was very fun reading this thread and trying to guess where exactly people are. I can almost unmistakably identify those who arrived in New York, Texas, California, and so on. Texas and California. Wow, people are so friendly. New York? No one even looks at me. Honestly, this is done so as not to overwhelm ourselves. Imagine if we were to look at and greet every single person we walk past, but we are very glad that you are here. Edited. Sorry about the heat. Usually it's not this hot here in June. A Canadian here. The overwhelming majority of Canadians have exclusively pleasant experiences with trips to the USA. People in Michigan literally invited me to their place for dinner when they found out I just came to see Grand Rapids or something like that. I was amazed by American tailgating culture, pre-game parking lot, barbecue parties for fans, and I met a huge number of incredibly friendly Americans at punk cam concerts in different cities. At the same time, your government and foreign policy are complete trash. My family and I have decided not to travel to your place until at least January 2029. Miss you guys. As an outsider, the biggest surprise was the scale of everything. Magnificent stadiums, friendly people, and the huge buzz around the tournament. The transport between some arenas could have been better, but on the whole, the impressions are just wonderful so far. Despite everything, this is still America. We may not know your name, your language, or even elementary world history, but I swear to God, you will not leave here without a plate of barbecue and without at least 3 people wishing you a happy journey home. Just crazy tipping culture. I got such a look when I left a 10% tip. Last night I had to explain to a Scotsman that you actually have to leave tips here. The bar where I was overcrowded. The bartenders worked for several hours with no breaks at all, and they get at most around $4 an hour. I understand that this is ridiculous, but we need to respect other people's traditions, and this is, unfortunately, part of the local culture. These comments give me hope that our humanity and hospitality as a country are not yet lost. Governments are not reflections of their peoples. We are happy to welcome you here as our guests. Have a good time. If you're in northern New Jersey, the New Jersey/New York Stadium, MetLife, be sure to try the pizza, but not at chain restaurants like Pizza Hut or Domino's. Buy pizza from some local, non-chain pizzeria. I was in the USA in 2011. I visited more than 20 countries, and you guys turned out to be the friendliest of them all. Level of hospitality. For me, it was a revelation how friendly and open everyone is. Even the prices are almost the same as in the most expensive city of my country. I'm from Switzerland. I live in Zurich. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.